Hey everyone, it's me again. It's day 5 of my refeed, which I guess is not sure which I'm not sure which day of my fast that would be, but yes, I had juice for 2 days, raw food for 2 days, and then cooked food starting today. It's the end of the day. I had a little bit of stomach discomfort last night. I went to the store and bought a GI intestinal support supplement, and I took it last night on an empty stomach, and it seemed really nice. It has 6 grams of glutamine in it. And then I was taking it today throughout the day, like on an empty stomach. And I started to have some fear because I was reading this book I have, Cancer as a Metabolic Disease. And first of all, there was a picture in there of a woman who didn't get her love bug cut out, and it was pretty disturbing. I've seen another image like that, but yeah, it was pretty disturbing. And and the author of this book also says that basically, and I knew this from watching this video recently, but I just didn't really think much of it, is that um, he says that these extracellular growths, they survive through fermentation of either glucose or glutamine. And here I am taking like this glutamine supplement. And then I started looking into glutamine foods more, and basically, if I were to go on a ketogenic diet, basically all foods have glutamine in them, and especially foods found on a ketogenic diet. And so I was doing some more research, and this particular author, his name is Seafried, I think his name is. He basically says, unless your cancer is predominantly fed on a glucose diet, then you're not going to go on a keto. Unless it's predominantly fed on glucose, it's not going to be healed through a ketogenic diet. You would need a ketogenic diet plus glutamine inhibitors targeted specifically for it. However, I'm just a little confused because I'm like, well, regardless of what mine is or isn't, glutamine dominant or glucose dominant. I mean, I fasted for water on 20 days, and I still have, I still have this thing inside of me, and it didn't seem to shrink at all. So I just basically, I cried. I cried a lot, and I prayed to God, and I told God how scared I was and how sad I am and how I really want to live a long time. And, it's just interesting because I'm so powerless over the whole thing. And there's also so many stories about so many different people that healed that they didn't do a water fast, or they didn't do a ketogenic diet, or they didn't even do Gerson therapy. Yes, there's some people that healed through ketogenic diet. There's some people that healed through a water fast. There's some people that healed through Gerson therapy, and there's even a lady I've been reading about. She has like this like online journal where her love bug didn't go away, and it just turned into this fibroid tissue. And so she just has this lumpy breast. And she did lots of like holistic types of treatments. But yeah, there's just no, there's no one right answer, and there's only just for today, like, what am I most comfortable with, and as well as then also what do I want to do as far as tracking it, and like, how do I feel more comfortable, so these are all things just that I'm thinking of. All I know is just for today, like, I'm here. This is where I did my water fast, and this is where I'm doing my refeeding. I have to properly refeed somewhat before I can just go back out into the world. So for today, I'm doing the Gerson diet, and I guess ideally what I would have done differently is when I came off of my fast, I would have immediately done some sort of testing right then before I went into eating any food. But because I'm here and blah blah blah, it cost me $750 just to do the cancer marker tests, plus like other money to do like some of these other tests or whatever. And I'm just like, not to mention, I want to get like other toxin tests done and stuff, and just all adds up a lot. And I've already spent a lot of money, and so it's definitely a long journey for me, and I just pray that God stays with me to at least keep me comforted throughout the whole thing. So, anyways, that's where I'm at today. Oh, by the way, I will say that I did experience some super discomfort this morning when I started eating my cooked food. Like, it wasn't, I don't know if it was the cooked food. It might have been because like there was this potato soup that I started off with. I don't know. I mean, I might be just trying to like take nightshades out of my diet or something. I'm not really sure, but that seemed kind of rough this morning at first. But then I still had potato soup with my other two meals today, and that went just fine. So who really knows? But yeah, it's been very interesting. Oh, I think maybe I have a picture. I can take a picture of one of the meals I ate today. It's really, really just delicious, Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one. So that's an empty cup of soup in the middle, but there's broccoli and carrots and all kinds of, and then a raw salad on the side still. So, anyways, thanks for being here. Please pray for me. Please, please, please. I really need your prayers to be sent up so that all the spirits up above can hear us and join together. Thanks.